Hi, friends. So this writing project is something that I do with my students in April, but since school is not in session, I still wanted to go ahead and try it with you and see if we can maybe do this together. It might be a little bit difficult, but just bear through it, and I really think that you guys will be able to do it since you guys are all so smart and capable. So we're going to be writing and learning about two animals. As you can see, the title says rabbit or hare. Often these two animals get mixed up with one another and people think that they are the same, but I'm going to teach you about their differences. So we will be making a double bubble, and then you will take that double bubble and you will be making a sloppy copy or a rough draft, and then I want to see your final draft with some amazing illustrations. So let's get started. Rabbit or hare? Usually I would read this story to you. This is one of my favorite, probably top 3 stories ever. It's The Tale of Peter Rabbit. I will put this link in the description so that you guys can watch it at your own time. So here are the rabbit facts. So rabbits live in groups. They live in burrows. Rabbits have long ears. Rabbits are herbivores. Pet rabbits that live inside are often called house rabbits. Rabbits are born with their eyes closed and without fur. Rabbits have short tails. A baby rabbit will stay with his mom for about 2 weeks. Rabbits eat things like grass, vegetables, wild strawberries, and even flowers during the summertime. In winter, they will even eat the bark from trees. Rabbit habitats include meadows, woods, forests, grasslands, deserts, and wetlands. Here are some cute pictures of some rabbits. I want you to look at how they look. They don't all look the same. They have different colored eyes, different colored fur, but they have similar traits. I think we saw some rabbits when we went on our field trip to the Discovery Center. I really think we saw some. So cute. I'll link this video in the description box so that you guys can watch another video that is teaching you all about rabbits. So now let's talk about hares. Yesterday, you should have done a shared reading and vocabulary with me about the hare and the tortoise. I'll link one below. So here are the hare facts. Hares are larger than rabbits and have longer ears. They live alone or in pairs. Hares are born with fur and their eyes open. Hares are not kept as house pets. Hares usually live by themselves or in pairs. Oh, I wrote that twice, sorry. Hares are herbivores, which means plant eaters. Hares can run at speeds up to 45 miles per hour. That is as fast as like a car driving down the street, like a busy street. Hares are herbivores, which means that they only eat plants. Their favorite food is grass, but they will also eat flowers, seeds, vegetables, and fruits. Lastly, they live in burrows. So here are some pictures of hares. Notice that they are larger than rabbits, especially their ears. Still cute. That is a picture of a burrow. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this double bubble together. On this side of the double bubble, well, let's go back. Actually, a double bubble is used at our school to compare and contrast different things. So here you see rabbits on this side, and here you see hares on this side. We're going to start with writing about rabbits on this side. Then on these 3 circles, we will write about hares, and then in the middle, we'll write about what's the same about them. So I'm going to go ahead and exit really quick so that I can do this with you. Let me make this larger. Give me a second. Okay, I think that's as good as I can make it. So let's go ahead and talk about rabbits. So I will be making this double bubble with you. So you can go ahead and pause the video so you can draw it. And as I go ahead and start, you may push play when you're done. So usually I would do this with you guys in class, maybe do one with you and then let you do the rest, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So something that I remembered from the presentation about rabbits is that they are house pets. So I'm going to write that down in my bubble. And I'm going to make it green so that you remember that these are things that we learned about rabbits. You know, I'll actually give you another one since I'm not there with you to kind of check on your work. Let's see. So rabbits are house pets. I also remember learning that they are born with their eyes closed. So let me try to fix it and make it green so that you guys remember that everything on this side is things that we learned about rabbits. So what I want you to do is I want you to fill this part out yourself. So when we actually go and write, we're going to put rabbits are house pets. Rabbits are born with their eyes closed. Rabbits, So you guys can go back and look and see what you remember from that. Okay, now let's talk about hares. So I am going to write what I've learned about hares on these 3 circles. I'll do 2 and then you guys can do the bottom one. And I'm going to highlight this blue. So what I remember the most about hares is that they have long ears. Another thing that I remember from the presentation is that they run very fast. So it said that they run up to 45 miles per hour. I'm not going to write all that. I'm going to put that they are fast runners. I don't know why it does that capital thing. It's so weird. So I'm going to go back and make that lowercase because that's not the beginning of a sentence or a name. And I'm going to make it blue. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about what is similar about both of them. So I'm going to go ahead and write here in these 3 circles what's similar about them. I remember that they both eat plants. And I don't remember if I said this, but I know that they are both mammals. So that's what's the same about them. I want you to think about what you learned that they both have. So let me see. I'm going to make this go back to normal. Let's see. Give me 1 second, friends. Okay, so your double bubble should look something like this. So when we make our sentences, you can say rabbits are house pets and are born with their eyes closed. Then right here you could also say something else that you've learned about them, like, for example, that they eat bark from trees. And then you write about the other subject, which is hares. Then you could say, hares have long ears. Hares are fast runners. And then you can say another fact that you learned. For example, hares live in burrows. when you write about what's the same about both of them, you can use a sentence like, both are mammals. Both eat plants. Both, think of another one if you can. So this is what your sloppy copy should say. Now, it doesn't have to be all in one sentence. You can make as many sentences as you can, and I'll explain more. So it says, let me tell you about rabbits or hares. Now you go back to your double bubble map and you look at the section of rabbits. So we can write, rabbits are house pets. Rabbits are born with their eyes closed. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that for you. So I'm going to write, rabbits are house pets. What did we say the second one? Oh, they are born with their eyes closed. And then here you write the other sentence that you came up with on your own. So now we're going to do the same thing with hares. So we can say hares have long ears. Hares are fast runners. They are fast runners. And then here you can write the third sentence that you made up. So what I want you to do here is you're going to use these circles about what's the same about them, and you make the sentence, they both are mammals and eat plants. So I want you to fill that out. And if you notice here, I gave you the introduction and I gave you the conclusion. So pretty much all you have to do, friends, is finish the double bubble, as well as make the sloppy copy, have your parents or your older sibling or even yourself do the sloppy copy, which is the rough draft, which is you write it out, and that's when you can circle the periods or you can gum out the words. And have them fix your spelling, or maybe fix if you forgot to put the periods, or if you forgot to make a capitalized letter. And then after you fix your sloppy copy and you read it out loud, then you can do your final draft. So it should look like this, but you need to finish 1, 2, 3 sentences. And when you're done, I want to see it on Class Dojo. I want to shout out Sophia. Last night she was a friend who sent out a wonderful project that she finished. So shout out to you, Sophia. I felt very proud. She also added an illustration at the top, kind of like we do in class. So what I want you to do is use the pictures that I showed you earlier to draw a hare and a rabbit. Alright, friends, so please use this video to help you. I know it's kind of hard. I know I'm not there to help you, but just try, pretend you're in class, pretend you are there with me so that you guys can do a good job, because I know that you guys can do it. And honestly, I know you guys don't really need me. You guys can do it on your own. You guys are all so smart. You guys are all so capable. You just have to believe in yourself like I believe in you. Please share your final draft with me. I can't wait to see it. I will shout out my friends who share their pictures with me on Class Dojo. Ask your parents for help. Please, friends, I really need it. I'm not having a very good day. My new dog Lammy ran away, and me and AJ could not find him. So it would really help me feel better, friends, if you sent those to me. Alright, boys and girls, I love you so much, and I can't wait to see your work. Bye.